Hello everybody, it's Dusty here and welcome to our devotional series. We are currently going through the book of James, and today's verse we're going to be discussing is out of James chapter 1 verse 19 that says this: "Dear brothers, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow in anger." This is such a challenging verse. In fact, just yesterday I was out on a walk with my wife and daughter. We came across some friends of ours from church, and the first question they asked me was, "Dusty, how has lockdown been for you?" My immediate response was horrible. I have hated it. In fact, I even said these words: nothing good has come out of lockdown. You know, it wasn't even 5 minutes after that conversation, I felt so full of guilt and shame that a moment I could have been positive and encouraging, I chose to be so negative, because lockdown hasn't been that bad for me. It's actually been such a blessing that I've been able to spend so much time with CityHill and with our daughter. So what had actually happened is that morning I woke up grumpy. I was irritated because things weren't going my way. So I was super grumpy, and I'd actually gone on that walk in order to get over myself. And so they caught me at a bad time. But I just wish that I had remembered this beautiful scripture out of James. If I had just taken the time to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow in anger, that conversation would have been beneficial for them and us. When I think about being quick to listen, you know, the art of listening really speaks into the value of the person who's speaking. It creates this beautiful opportunity for us to grow, for us to empathize, to understand, for us to get counsel, for us to encourage. But most of all, it creates this beautiful opportunity for us to connect with the person who's speaking. I want to encourage you that this art of listening is not just between people, but also between us and God. And during this time, it's so important that we listen to His word, that we listen to His promises, that we listen to the prompting of the Holy Spirit, we listen to His commands, so that we can continue to live in His blessing. When it comes to being slow to speak, you know, I was thinking about this idea of a camera. When you want to get the perfect picture, you've got to put on the right lens. And so this moment of being slow to speak creates the opportunity to put on the right lens to have the perfect conversation, the lens of hope, the lens of faith, the lens of positivity. And that's why it's so important for us to be slow to speak. And I believe that this results into us being slow to anger. And so let me leave you with this. Colossians chapter 4 verse 6 says, "Let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to answer each other." What a beautiful encouragement. Friends, let our words be filled with grace so that they can be seasoned with salt and we can continue being the salt of the earth. God bless.